Hello one and all. Today I will be installing a Pal Commander 3 on my 2008 Gsxr 750. This is just a little walk around of what my bike currently looks like. This is my baby. I treat her well. She treats me well. The reason why I'm installing this Pal Commander 3 is because I had recently eliminated the catalytic converter that was between my slip-on exhaust and the header. In place of that catalytic converter, I added I think it was about 4 to 5 inch pipe that was welded to the header and to the slip-on. So now my bike is freaking loud and obnoxious, you know, but in part it doesn't have as much back pressure. I don't feel it as much, you know, and that's a problem for me. I need to feel that back pressure. I need to feel that power band. It's just not there as much as with that catalytic converter. You know, that catalytic converter made you feel everything, you know, and so I decided to go through with the Pal Commander. And Pal Commander, it has a lot to do with air fuel ratio. And I think it's going to give me some of that back pressure that I currently lost. That I'm currently losing. And make the bike feel better while I'm riding it. I would turn it on for you guys right now, but to me it doesn't make any sense. I just want to get this over with. This is my first time actually doing this. I'm not a mechanic. Must I put that out there? I'm not a mechanic. I work on my own bike. I do my own paint job. You know, if you guys like it, just give me a thumbs up and let's get started. So, in order for us to even start this process, you have to identify what you have. Of course, in order for you to install a Pal Commander 3, what you need is a Pal Commander 3. There are updated versions of this air fuel ratio system thing, whatever you want to call it, of the Pal Commander. It's a dynojet. The USB version, there are updated versions of it, whereas they have a Pal Commander 5. I don't want to go all the way up there right now. I don't want anything too expensive. This is my first time doing it, so I prefer starting from the bottom and, you know, eventually working my way to the top if I feel as if the Pal Commander 3 is not good enough. But it should be. So, moving on, you need a Pal Commander 3. My Pal Commander 3, I bought it used. It wasn't brand new. So it came with this, of course, there's this gray wire here that taps into the throttle position sensor. However, the wire tap was not attached, or it didn't come with the Pal Commander 3 when I bought it. I just bought it from someone online on eBay. I don't know what type of map is on it. I'm not going to leave the map for too long. Well, that's going to be another video when I actually upload the map after the Pal Commander is installed on the bike and whatnot. So, in order for me to get this wire tap, I had to go out to AutoZone or any of your auto parts store in the electrical system, electrical parts aisle, and they had these things right here. These are wire taps. And as I mentioned, I bought it from AutoZone. This is, what's the model number? The model number is 85468. So basically it comes with these little plugs. That's identical, just a different color from the one that's actually on the Pal Commander, right? But then it also comes, look, let me get a closer look. But then it also comes with another piece. This is actually the wire tap. For those that don't know, this is how it looks. And the wire goes in this little slit, right there in the middle. And then it locks in. And when it locks in, this part right here, the square part, is the part that goes into the gray wire on the Pal Commander. Let me do that, show you guys what I'm talking about, more or less. So it locks in like that. So the wire tap goes here. That plugs into the pink and black wire on the throttle position sensor, and then this goes in here, and it locks in like so. I've been told that over time, due to the vibration, this plug, it gets a little loose. So of course you want to add some electric grease on that, and possibly wrapping it with black tape as well. Right, so we have that. Put some of this stuff back in. Of course you're gonna need alcohol pads. These are needed when actually sticking your power commander in the trunk of your bike. The alcohol pads, you need to clean the trunk part out, and you have here some Velcro that's actually going to stick. I actually put the Velcro on the back of the power commander already, so it's just to stick it on the back of the bike. So let's go to the bike. And let me give you a rundown of how we're going to go about doing so. Connecting this power commander, right? So, look, I have all this junk in my trunk. That's funny. I'm going to take all that stuff out. Alright. And you need zip ties. Zip ties are very, very important in this process, because when you connect your wires to the bottom part of the fuel injectors, right, after the process is completed, you're gonna need your zip ties to tie everything up so that it can look neat when you're done. So everything that we're using is gonna be down there. Take all this stuff out. I took my bolts out already, so now my trunk is empty. I'm taking the seat off. Alright. Have a whole bunch of wires here. I have lights all over my bike. My bike looks like a Christmas tree when I'm riding. I kid you not. Take my battery out. Just place this down here. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a part 2 to this video, because I don't have any assistants and I have to do everything on my own. So I'm just giving a brief example and description on how we're going to go about installing this power commander, right? So my tank, the screws are already out, right? And this is under the tank. I should take the tank off. It might be a little easier. For those that don't want to take the tank off, you can easily prop the tank with bungee cords. And the bungee cord will be, of course, from the beginning of the tank, the top of the tank, to the inside of the tail part of your frame. It's just going to hook right on. And that's going to hold the tank up for you if you don't have the assistance of someone else holding the tank, or a piece of bar or something. I should have a bar to actually hold the tank up for me. So you have the top fuel injectors here. You're not going to use the top fuel injectors. You're actually going to use the bottom fuel injectors to plug the power commander in. And you're going to start from left to right. So let me go back to the power commander again. So this is our power commander, right? So this is our power commander. It's gonna run down the left side of the bike, right? You have one wire that plugs into the negative side of the battery. Remember that this wire right here always plugs into the negative side of your battery. However, the remainder of the wires are going to be running down under the tank through the left side of the bike. And you're going to identify your plug. So you have plug 1, which starts all the way at the bottom. It's the shortest one. And as you continue to make your way to the top, this will be plug 2. This will be plug 3, right? And all the way at the top, you have your plug 4. And of course, this little red wire here, what is gray wire with the red tip, it's the wire tap that goes into the throttle position sensor, which is on the side of the throttle body, right? And your throttle body, I don't know if you can actually see down here, but no, it's completely dark. Oh, jeez, I need some light. The throttle body is on this side, and your throttle position sensor is also on this side. You don't have to take the frame out. I mean the right side fairing out. I don't think you do, but the throttle position sensor is on this side. It's a gray terminal, and it has a screw on it. And you unscrew that. It's an Allen screw. You unscrew that. It's easier for you to actually plug that wire tap in. I'm going to start my installation. Most likely I'm taking this tank off. I'm not trying to prop it up. I have pretty big hands. It's not going to be easy for me to actually hold this tank up, or even bungee cord it and get to the bottom fuel injectors. I have pretty big hands, so it's just best for me to just take the tank off in its entirety and start the installation process. Please watch part 2 of the video while I go about installing this Power Commander 3. Thanks for watching.